Is it time to buy or sell IONQ stock? In this video, we will explore IONQ in detail. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 2nd of October, 2025, and we are here to provide you with a more in-depth analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and an in-depth analysis for any one of 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 9th day of September in the year 2025, our system has identified IONQ as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 3.22. Let's examine the stock's performance during this period. Those who adhered to our analysis would have realized an impressive gain of 58.18% since we initially designated IONQ as a buy candidate 18 days ago. This equates to an average return of 3.23% per day since it was classified as a buy candidate. The stock is positioned within a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating a likelihood of continued growth within this trend. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 46% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from nearly 1% to 64%. Examining the longer-term outlook, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of about 64%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary between a decrease of nearly 17% and an increase of 79% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the anticipated future price between $57.79 and $124.48. Our latest daily update for IONQ includes the headline, Strong Day for IONQ Inc. Stock Price on Thursday rising by 10.32% to $69.60. The IONQ Inc. stock price gained 10.32% on the last trading day, Thursday, the 2nd of October, 2025, rising from $63.09 to $69.60. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated by 8.06%, with a low of $64.41 and a high of $69.60. The price has experienced ups and downs during this period, resulting in a 4.18% gain over the last 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day by 3 million shares, with a total of 30 million shares traded for approximately $2.12 billion. It is important to consider that falling volume alongside rising prices may indicate divergence and could serve as an early warning about potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $76.13, while the lowest was $8.79. Currently, the price is 8.58%, or $6.53 higher than its previous value, below the 52-week high of $76.13, which also marks the all-time high for the stock. IONQ is back in the spotlight as quantum computing momentum lifts the entire sector. This week, headlines and movements from peers have heightened interest. Rigetti's recent orders and broader analyst upgrades are creating a ripple effect. Meanwhile, IONQ's newsfeed is bustling with significant updates: a strategic acquisition of Vector Atomic, a partnership with the Department of Energy focused on quantum in space, a strong revenue beat, and fresh funding that management asserts supports a multi-year growth plan. There is also speculation about a potential stock split following a sharp rally in September. In the short term, this combination fuels positive sentiment, leading to analyst target increases and renewed interest from retail investors, which can drive volatility and potential short-term gains. However, in the long term, the narrative hinges on execution. The success of the acquisition, partnerships, and commercialization roadmap can enhance the stock's value if they translate into scalable, repeatable revenue and eventual profitability. Nonetheless, higher costs and the lengthy timeline for widespread quantum adoption pose ongoing structural risks. Expect continued volatility driven by headlines, with potential upside if milestones are achieved and downside risks if execution falters. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 17th of September 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned IONQ a buy rating with a hold action. On Monday, the 15th of September 2025, it was reported that B. Riley assigned IONQ a buy rating with a hold action. On Monday, the 15th of September 2025, it was reported that Cantor Fitzgerald assigned IONQ an overweight rating with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 27th of August 2025, it was reported that B. Riley assigned IONQ a buy rating with an initiate action. On Monday, the 4th of August 2025, it was reported that Needham assigned IONQ a buy rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned IONQ stock a general strong sell rating. They categorize the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts also designate the stock with a strong sell rating. The following signals have been identified for IONQ. The IONQ Inc. stock presents buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between these two averages, as the short-term average is above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support is expected around $67.59, as well as $51.96. A decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. Furthermore, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Notably, volume decreased during the last trading day, even as prices increased, creating a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning. Thus, close monitoring of this stock is advisable. Some negative signals have also been generated, which could impact short-term developments. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Tuesday, September 23, 2025, with the stock having decreased by 7.37% since then. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal 8 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 31 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal 20 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 23 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 28 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 101 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 93 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Let's discuss support, risk, and stop loss for IONQ. IONQ Inc. finds support from accumulated volume at $66.81. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be expected when this support is tested. The stock tends to experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility, with a notably large prediction interval indicated by the Bollinger Band. This stock is categorized as very high risk. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by $5.19, which accounts for an 8.06% change. In the past week, the daily average volatility has been 7.98%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for IONQ, let's quickly review some key fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing losses or negative earnings. Even well-established companies can face downturns, often due to external factors. However, persistent negative PE ratios may suggest a lack of profitability and highlight potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 5th of November, 2025. Analysts currently project a consensus estimate of negative 240 cents. It is important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for IONQ. In the event of an upward trend, the initial resistance level for IONQ is at $70.41. If you do not currently own any shares, you may want to consider waiting for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, this may be a point to think about for swing trading. On the downside, IONQ faces its first support level at $66.81. Should this support level hold, it could represent a favorable entry point anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for IONQ from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 25th of September 2025, Raymond John W. conducted an insider purchase of 3,063 shares of common stock. On the same day, he executed another insider purchase, acquiring 0 shares. On the 10th of September 2025, Cardillo Robert T. made an insider purchase of 31,920 shares of common stock. On that same day, Cardillo Robert T. also executed another insider purchase, acquiring 45,600 shares of common stock. Then, on the 12th of September 2025, Cardillo Robert T. conducted an insider purchase of 8,773 shares of common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we've observed that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 29.578. In total, insiders purchased 11,903,094 shares and sold 21,769,039 shares in these last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $66.07. Reflecting a decrease of 5.08%. This stock experiences very high daily fluctuations, which introduces a significant level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal indicated by a pivot top identified 7 days ago. Is IONQ stock a good buy? Several short-term signals, along with an overall positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity. There is a fair chance for IONQ Incorporated stock to perform well in the near term. As a result, we have upgraded our analysis from a hold to a buy recommendation since our last evaluation. After assessing the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Friday, the 3rd of October, we anticipate IONQ will open lower by $1.73, starting at $67.87. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information provided, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at StockInvest.